The air in Miami is thick with anticipation. It's a city that buzzes with life, cultures, sounds, colors. But for me, today, it is simply the starting point of an iconic journey. We are about to embark on one of the world's greatest road trips, the drive down the overseas highway to Key West. This isn't just a drive. It's a passage from a bustling metropolis to a string of islands connected by bridges that seem to float over an impossibly blue sea. The car is packed, sun climbing into the sky. The promise of adventure hangs in the humid air. The journey ahead is only about 160 miles. It will take us through a landscape and a way of life that feels a million miles away. Leaving Miami behind is a strange and wonderful feeling. The wide-open expanse of South Florida unfolds. The energy of the city gives way to a slower, more relaxed rhythm. US 1 straightens, pointing south. This initial part of the journey is a transition, leaving the mainland, crossing into the Florida Keys archipelago. Urban sprawl, low-lying wetlands, mangroves, land, water. The feeling of starting a great adventure is truly special. A mix of excitement and the unknown. What will we see? Who will we meet? Rebels, artists, dreamers. Windows down. Warm, salty breeze. We're getting closer to the ocean. This is more than a holiday. It's an exploration of a unique corner of America, approaching the first of many bridges. The land starts to break apart, surrounded by water on both sides. The color of the water is what strikes you first. Deep sapphire, brilliant turquoise, little fishing boats bob on the gentle waves, and seabirds glide effortlessly overhead. This is the moment you know you have truly arrived. The Overseas Highway is a lifeline, a thread connecting these small communities. A marvel of engineering that allows us to drive through this stunning marine environment. The journey has only just begun. The official start of the Overseas Highway is in Florida City. And this is where the mile markers begin their countdown to zero in Key West. Mile marker 127 is a milestone. The road ahead stretches out like a gray ribbon laid across the water. Atlantic to the left, Florida Bay to the right. The contrast is beautiful. One of the first quirky stops is a testament to the Keys' unique character. We pulled over at Robert is Here, a famous fruit stand and local institution. The air is sweet with mangoes, papayas, and fruits I'd never even heard of. They're known for fresh fruit milkshakes. Of course, we tried a key lime. Surrounded by tropical birds, it felt like the perfect Keys introduction. It's these small, unexpected moments that make a journey memorable. As we continue south, the bridges get longer and the Keys more distinct. Key comes from the Spanish Cayo, small island. There are over 1,700 keys, though only a few are inhabited. Some bustle with marinas, others are mangrove tangles, vital wildlife habitat. It feels like hopping from one little world to the next. The original highway followed Henry Flagler's Overseas Railroad, destroyed by the 1935 hurricane. Remnants of the old bridges shadow the modern highway, weathered, haunting. They're monuments to ambition and to nature's power. You can't help but feel respect for this place and the people who built it. Our first major stop is Key Largo, the longest island in the Keys. It bills itself the diving capital of the world, famous even in old Hollywood. Bordering Key Largo is John Pennekamp Coral Reef State Park, America's first undersea park. We booked a glass-bottom boat. The sea deepened from pale green to brilliant blue. Underwater castles of coral. Fish weave a mesmerizing living tapestry. Parrotfish, angelfish, and barracudas hovering like silver sentries. The Christ of the Abyss stands serene, surreal, moving, iconic. Getting into warm, clear water here is unforgettable. Back on land, Key Largo is relaxed, authentic. Conch fritters? Absolutely. Simple pleasures, fresh seafood, and a view of where it was caught. We continue to Islamorada, the sport fishing capital of the world. legendary waters, legendary catches. Passion for fishing is everywhere. At Robbie's, 5-foot silver missiles erupt and snatch bait from your hand. A treasure trove of diving history, bravery and ingenuity on display. We dined on mahi as waves whispered and sunset painted orange to pink to purple. Between Islamorada and Marathon, the Key's quirky character shines. A giant lobster, an irresistible rite of passage. An art maze of jewelry, pottery, carvings, vibrant paintings. Everyone claims the best slice. The topping debate is serious. Sweet tart balance, crumbly crust, pure edible sunshine. You become acutely aware of nature all around you. Watch for endangered key deer. Herons stand like statues. Pelicans skim waves. Marathon sits at the heart of the Keys, community and conservation. A working hospital saving sea turtles, moving, educational, essential. Some can't return to the wild. They teach us why protection matters. An afternoon of sun and gentle waves, restorative keys, bliss. Boats unload the day's catch, sweet, succulent claws in season. Then, 7 Mile Bridge, the icon everyone talks about. It feels less like driving and more like flying just feet above the sea. A kaleidoscope below. Have a camera ready, yet nothing beats being here. After the spectacle, the lower Keys slow everything down. Quieter, more natural, home of the tiny endangered key deer. About the size of a large dog, sharing their island is a privilege. Trade speed for silence, birds wade, fish dart, peace settles in. We signed $1, pinned it up, and joined the Keys' long, strange story. Arriving in Key West feels like reaching the end of the world. Mile marker 0. The southernmost point in the continental United States. History, art, and a party-loving spirit, architecture and roosters included. Hemingway wrote here, his polydactyl cats still rule the grounds. Be whoever you want to be. Energy that runs late. Magicians, musicians, jugglers, and a sunset that earns applause. This trip is the journey itself. Changing scenery, quirky stops, amazing food, fascinating people. From Key Largo's reef to the 7 Mile Bridge to Key West's wild spirit, every mile is an adventure. If you get the chance, make this drive. It's an unforgettable corner of the world.